Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brooke, and if you're new here, please subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up. I know I'm still slacking at posting videos, but I wanted to come on and do a pregnancy update, and I also have a little message I want to share, but that'll be two separate videos. So this one will be my pregnancy update. The last time I posted about being pregnant was when we found out, and I was 3 weeks along. I found out very, very early. I just had a feeling, so I was like, you know what, let's get a pregnancy test and see what's going on. And sure enough, it was super faint, but it was there. I was pregnant. And then, so y'all see that because I posted that video. And me telling my husband. That night we told my family, my brother, sister, my mom and dad, and I told my my grandparents, because I'm with them a lot, so I figured they'd kind of catch on if I started getting sick or whatever. So I told them, and I videoed all this, and then with the rest of my family, we waited a little while, and then we told them. And then with Dustin's family, we had it planned out to tell them, and then they sadly, Dustin lost one of his uncles, and so we kind of just wanted to wait until the time was right. You know, it was a sad time, and we just wanted to be respectful, and so we waited. And then for Thanksgiving, we told all of them, which we also got on video. And I'm laughing because I lost the Sims card that had all the videos of us telling everybody on it. So that's why I didn't have a YouTube video of us telling everyone. I still had like my parents' ones and my siblings' ones because I did them so early. I had already put those on my computer. But literally the rest of my family, Dustin's dad and stepmom, his mom and his stepdad, all of his family, I lost all those videos, which I was very, very, very upset about. Cause I love the memories. I do this, like the YouTube videos, because I love having stuff to look back on. You know, if only 10 people watch it, 10 people watch it. But you know, it's something that I can go back, and all this stuff is all together, and I can look back and remember my pregnancy and how I felt and how I looked and, you know, everyone's reaction. So I was super upset about that. So we told everyone, we asked the nannies and parents, which I have the picture, I have our picture with them. I wrote out a cute little saying, and that's kind of how we announced it to Dustin's family, was we asked his sister to be the nanny. And we, so we gave his two sisters and his mom a letter, and just saying some cute stuff. And we asked his sister, and we asked my sister-in-law to be the nannies, and then we asked my brother-in-law to be the only parent. So I have those pictures, I'll put those in, and then I want to say it was the next week or 2 weeks after that maybe, we had our first ultrasound at 6 weeks, which I was not expecting at all. With Lion, I didn't have an ultrasound until 8 or 9 weeks. And so we went in at 6 weeks. They did the heartbeat. They tried to do the heartbeat, but said, you know, we might not because it was too early, which they didn't. We didn't hear anything, but when they did the ultrasound, we did see it. And it was just a little bitty ball. So I'll put that picture to my mom, Dustin's mom, and Dustin. We all went to that appointment and see baby, and you know, just made sure everything was looking right. And then for Christmas, we ended up announcing, like on Facebook, I had made a shirt for me and for Lion, and we took pictures in front of the tree and just announced that Lion was going to be a big brother, which the whole time, my whole pregnancy, up until we just found out what the baby is, which you'll see at the end, He was team sister. I've never, ever, ever, ever told him to say that, neither has Dustin. We would just ask him, do you want a baby brother or baby sister? And he'd always say baby sister. So, we thought it was cute, and that never changed throughout the whole time. And you'll see that. I have a video I'm going to post at the very end of his reaction to me telling him that it's not a baby sister, which if y'all is having on Facebook, y'all know we are having a little boy. But I'm going to post our gender reveal at the end. So at 11 weeks, we went to Hawaii, which y'all saw our Hawaii video. From about 6 or 7 weeks, I started getting really sick at night. Only at nighttime, like at a certain time at night. I knew it was coming. It hit me, and I would get sick, and then I'd be okay. But it was every night, literally every night. I'm not exaggerating. From 7 weeks to about 14 weeks, I want to say. I had a little break in Hawaii, but it did unfortunately not stay away the whole time. So once we got back from Hawaii, we had our next appointment where we did get to hear baby's heartbeat, which I'll put that video in there, and I was super.
That's it. Strong.
That was super special. It's always special hearing it for the first time or hearing it anytime. I have a Doppler at home, which I know some people don't think that's the safest, but I listen to it all the time, and Lion loves doing it with me. He gets super excited to hear his baby. So that was, I want to say I was 12 weeks maybe for that appointment. And then at 15 weeks, I turned 23. I had my birthday the day after I turned 20, after I made 15 weeks was my birthday. And that night I actually started to bleed. And I didn't freak out because with Lion I bled really early on because I'm Rh negative, and he was the opposite blood type than I was. So my body initially was trying to fight him off, and so I had to just get my shot super early. So I kind of was thinking, well, maybe it's that, because I wasn't cramping, I wasn't hurting, I just started bleeding. So, I was like, I'm going to give it to the night since I'm not hurting. And at 6 in the morning when I had woke up to use the bathroom, I was still bleeding. So I did decide to go to the emergency room, and it ended up being that my cervix was just irritated, which is totally normal. And they gave me some medicine, and everything was fine. I tried not to freak out because I serve a great God, and I trust in Him, and that no matter what happens, that He's going to bring me through it. And, so I was just believing that, everything was going to be okay, and everything was okay. The next week, I made 16 weeks, and my baby sister got married. And I got to stand by her side while she married the man of her dreams. It was a beautiful wedding. Couldn't have been more perfect. Literally, it was so perfect. It was so perfect. She was perfect. Everything was perfect. So she got married, and then the next day we actually went on a cruise. We left to go on a cruise with them and my family. We left Lion back home with one of my mother-in-law, and that was kind of our Babymoon, I would say. For me and Dustin, we went and enjoyed one last alone trip before we have 2 kids, and we had a great time. Like I said, I was no longer sick at this point. My energy was back. We relaxed on the beach. We spent time with my family. I ate a lot of food because I had been so sick that, even when I wasn't sick during the day, I knew it was coming, so it made me more hesitant to eat, I guess. So I definitely made up for it on the cruise. A lot of pizza. And this whole time, we're going back and forth between, are we finding out, are we not finding out? Do we want to know what it is? Do we want to wait? I love the videos of when people have their baby and find out right then and there. I think that's so special, and that's something I really wanted to do. But I was undecided because the whole time I was feeling girl, because it was just a different pregnancy from Lion. I was sick, my face was breaking out, I was more tired, like everything was just different. And with Lion, I wasn't very sick, I was nauseous, but barely. I did not break out. My breakouts came after he was born, just because your hormones are all over, I'm assuming. And so this pregnancy was just completely opposite. So I was feeling girl. And so I didn't know, of course, in my head, no matter what baby was, I'm going to love this baby no matter what, as long as it's healthy and happy. And that's the truth. I know God's going to give me exactly what I need. But, I do feel like a lot of people, you start to have a feeling of what you think you might be growing in your belly. And sometimes you're spot on and sometimes you're not. And so that was one thing that I was hesitant about. I didn't know if I wanted to go 9 months feeling like it was a girl. God gives us what we need, and I knew if it was meant for me to have a little girl, if that's what I needed, then God would give it to me, and if it was meant for me to have another little boy, then that's what it would be. So we made it all the way to 20 weeks pregnant for my 20-week ultrasound. And at this point, we decided not to find out. And we go in for the ultrasound, and she has us close our eyes, and when it was time to finally open them again, the screen was where you could see everything she was looking at that moment. But on the side, you could also see the picture she had previously taken. And I don't think she realized that at the very top was the picture of our little boy's private area. And I knew what it looked like from Lion. So I seen it and nobody else did, but I didn't ask because I didn't want to find out right there in that moment. I was kind of still in denial that, okay, I'm not an ultrasound tech, I might not know what I'm looking at or whatever, but deep down I knew that was the exact same picture like what Lion had. So after that, I decided, okay, we're just going to find out, because now it's driving me crazy because I don't know if what I saw is what I think I saw, but I'm pretty sure it's what I think I saw. And, I'm not mad at that or anything. It happened the way God wanted it to, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm glad we got to do a little reveal with just our intimate family because of the coronavirus. We couldn't have everyone, which I would have loved to have. But, we just did our parents and our siblings, and sadly, Dustin's dad and stepmom couldn't come down because they're in Alabama, but it was special, and I'll put that video in of us finding out that we're having another little boy. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see how different he might be from Lion, or how much he's alike Lion, or I already went through all Lion's baby clothes, and I can't wait to do comparison pictures. And I'm excited. I'm so excited to see who he's gonna be, and I love him so much already, and I can't wait for that moment when they put him on my chest for the first time and I hear him cry for the first time. And Lion's having a more hard time accepting that it's not a baby sister and it's a baby brother, because the whole pregnancy up until 20 weeks, that's all he said. And not because we told him to or anything, it's just I don't know why. I don't know why he decided to say baby sister, but that is what he wanted to do. And I will put that video in of me trying to make him understand that no, it's a little brother. It is not a baby sister. And it's cute because he's only 3. He doesn't understand. And you could just see how upset he is that it's not a baby sister. But overall, I'm almost 22 weeks now, and I'm having a great pregnancy. Baby is healthy. Everything looks awesome. I'm gaining some weight. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit chunkier. But I'm very blessed to not have only one little boy, but soon have 2 little boys, and to have had 2 healthy pregnancies. And, you know, I'm praying for another healthy, safe delivery, and that everything's going to be great. And I'm definitely very happy and excited for July to come and for us to add the newest addition to our family. And yeah, thank you for watching. I am, like I said, going to be doing a message video, kind of just about what's been going on with this virus and everything. And yeah, stay tuned. 2, 3.
No, baby. I want a baby sister.
I know you want a baby sister, but it's a baby brother.
No, I want a baby brother. No way.
It's Levi. His name's Levi.
No! Stop it.
I'm sorry.